we got something here. What's that?
Oh, no way, this is sick.
I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but in a video about 3 or 4 months ago that I posted on this channel, I did this like fish trap challenge where essentially I took 3 store-bought fish traps and tested to see which one had the highest catch ratio. The video was all right. I actually kind of enjoyed it, and it's just something a little bit different that keeps me busy when, you know, the fishing's kind of slow. But I have to be completely honest, I was fairly underwhelmed with the performance of all of these traps. So rather than going to a store and purchasing another fish trap that I have little confidence in, I've decided to make my very own fish trap and to test whether or not it's as effective or even more effective than the ones that I've previously purchased. Total transparency here, I am quite the opposite of a handyman. So my goal for this whole project is to make a fish trap that is easy to construct, inexpensive, and fairly effective to the point where you can go out there, create something like this, catch some bait or catch a pet, and hold it in the tank. So without further ado, let's go over the tools. So here is what we got. Really minimal stuff here, not too much. It's not extremely overwhelming. Like I said, I wanted to make something that you guys could also recreate and use at your local creek, pond, stream, whatever, swimming pool. If you want to put this in a swimming pool, and I doubt you'll catch anything, but if you want to, you can do that. Anyway, focus. We've got some shears, some heavy duty shears. We've got some nylon poly blend rope, just some like weather resistant rope or whatever. I got a little carabiner right here. Drum roll please. And over here we've got some high performance cable ties that are weather resistant. That is, that's key. I got the Primo, I got the Lamborghini of high performance cable ties. Then over here we've got like the body of the trap, I guess you could call it. I have no idea what this is called, but it's like a triple connector piece for piping. I'm assuming for like actual plumbing. Next ingredient we have here is 1/2 inch plastic hardware cloth. This is a 3x15 roll. It's quite large, a little expensive, but the way I see it is you're not gonna use all of this, so it's not necessary to get this big of a roll. This is just the only one I found, so I scooped it up. I started writing some ideas in my notebook last night. Some look good, some don't look too great. The idea that I have right here is an idea that I came up with whilst I was picking some gear up for these trap designs. Meanwhile, I'm not gonna be doing any of these ones today, maybe for a later video. I'm gonna be focusing on the 3 entrance trap, which I think will be really effective. Here is the first step of the project. I'm gonna begin by drilling some holes around the circumference of each little entrance that we've got here. So I'm gonna drill probably 3 on one side and 3 on the other, so 6 total. Just have to follow along with me. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, but I hope this works. So there you have it. I've drilled 6 holes on each inlet outlet of our trap. Looking spicy. Now, here comes the fun part. I am now going to take this construction cloth, or what is this called? Hardware cloth, sorry, almost got it right. And create the actual mechanism in which the fish are going to go through and not be able to come back. What I have right here is a rough draft of the actual fish trapping mechanism that's gonna go on each end of the body of the fish trap. I keep saying fish trap, I feel like it's very redundant. Anyway, yeah, so I'm playing around with this design. I don't know if this is exactly how I want it to look, but what I'm trying to achieve is a very wide entrance point and a very small exit point. And this is the same concept this trap also shares with what I'm trying to design with this one. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Hopefully in a few short minutes, I'll have a much better design than what we got right here, because this isn't gonna work. Check it out. Here's the first end of our fish trap completed. It actually looks pretty good. Like, look how narrow that exit point is. And look how huge and wide this entrance is. All I know is that looks pretty dope, and I'm fairly excited to see how the rest turns out. The first entrance point, the other 2 are gonna look just like this. And I'm going to attach that right there, and I'm gonna apply, of course, some zip ties all around the edges so this guy is secure and no fish is going to escape. Frickin' minty. We are making some headway here, folks. I like it. Lucky, what are you doing out there? You wanna come inside? Come on, I need some help. Let's go. Come on. Okay, come on, come on. Why are you so tentative? Okay, get in there. I'm gonna close the door on your butt. And we have made some headway. Folks, take a look at this little contraption we've got going on here. I've added yet another entrance point to the trap. We've got the big entrance point right here, and then I kind of trimmed this one down a little bit to see if maybe that works. Just a trial and error situation. Again, this is my first ever like official homemade trap, so I have literally no idea how this is gonna go down. But first glance, looks pretty damn good. Okay, one more down, then let's head to the creek. Whoops. Just a quick little disclaimer. It's day number 2. This is a 2-day project, quite extensive, but I'm really confident in this and I want to make it work, you know? I really want to test my trap out, and the only way to do that is to compare it with a trap that, well, that's fairly notorious, a trap that a lot of people use. My hopes is that it outperforms the trap that I purchased a few months ago. I don't know if it will, we'll have to see. Enough blabbering, let's put these traps to good use, load them up with bait and set them in the water. I'm pumped. I guess I'm just gonna toss her in there. That's a good spot. Probably the deeper the better. It is pretty cold here in Texas right now, so I don't think these fish are gonna be moving up shallow. Right there. There we go. Okay, first trap is engaged. Got it tied down to here, and it's all the way out there. Time for the homemade goodness. I don't know how I'm gonna get this guy to, I don't even know if this guy can sink. That's kind of an important factor I probably should have tested before just saying, hey, let's throw this in the water. Okay. 1, 2, 3. In the water. Alrighty, the minnow traps are set and ready to catch some minis. I don't really know for a fact that this is gonna 100% work. It's so freaking cold in Texas right now. I don't think these fish are super active. Like when it gets cold this time of year, whether it be Texas, Illinois, whatever, fish's metabolisms really slow down and they can be not so much on the hungry side, but we're still gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna come back here in 5 hours exactly and see if I've caught anything. So I'm gonna let these joints marinate in this little ditch and hopefully they catch some fish. Okay, why do I feel like I didn't catch anything? Probably because I didn't. All right, first one I'm gonna pull up is the one that I bought at the store. Oh, wait a minute. We got something here. We got something here. What's that? Oh, alrighty.
Oh, no way. This is sick.
Oh my God, this is so cool. Hold on, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put this in some shallow water. Wow, I was shocked that anything even lives in here. Look at this, this is a legit ditch. Like, it doesn't connect to anything. Like, it's just a hole in the ground. It's got some clear water. Anyway, I'm pumped. At least I caught fish. Now, let's see if my trap has caught anything. What? There's not a single fish in my trap. Are you kidding me? No way. You gotta be joking. Like, nothing? There's nothing in here. Like, not even a single. Wow. I'm super sad right now. All right, well, regardless, we have some fish in the trap. I want to show you guys what we caught. I think it's kind of a diverse yield. We've got like, I'm pretty sure I saw something pretty cool in there. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm gonna grab the little fish tank, put them in the little fish tank and show you guys what we caught. This is pretty sweet though. I wanted to take the opportunity to kind of show you guys an up close look as to like what traps like this can catch, because it's not just shad, it's not just bluegill you can catch in these things. For example, what we have in here, I believe is either a bullhead catfish or a mad tom. I'm pretty sure it's a small juvenile bullhead catfish, which is really cool. Something I didn't think I was gonna catch when putting a trap in a little tiny waterway like this. Like, this is just so minuscule. I have absolutely no intention of keeping them or using them as bait. I just wanted to give you guys an inside look as to what you can catch if you just put a trap in a little random body of water. Be free, little guys. There they go. Back where you came from. Catch and release. Hold up, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, well, I think I've come to the conclusion that I suck at making traps and my trap didn't work because I suck at making traps. I have a massive gaping hole. Like, did I forget to put a zip tie there? Oh my God, I definitely did. So this is apparent as to why I didn't catch anything. What do I do here? It kept the bait in, everything seemed like it should have worked well, but the thing is the one side that I wanted to close out, I didn't fully close it out and it's got a huge gaping hole. All right, I'm gonna save you guys all the gory details. I'm gonna go back to the crib, fix this thing, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Catch you there. Here we are, the moment of truth. Day number 3. Cannot believe it's taken 3 days to make this video. The trap has been sitting all morning. I'm gonna check to see if we've caught anything. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything around the trap or in it, so I have a feeling this is not gonna be good, but let's take a look nonetheless. It worked! No way! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, so I think we've determined that maybe making your own trap isn't the most effective way to capture bait, but I will say if you had to make one of these on the fly and you had a few materials laying around the house, you could totally make it happen out of some piping, a few zip ties, and some mesh. Like, that's pretty insane that we use basically 3 ingredients to create something that enables us to catch fish. That's pretty epic. Also, one thing that I did differently today opposed to yesterday is I actually attached a GoPro onto the mount. That way I can see where I went wrong, if I did go wrong. This will enable me to determine whether or not the fish are coming in and maybe escaping, or if they're just not finding a way inside the trap. Like, this is kind of a unique trap and I could see them getting a little confused. All right, buddy, catch and release all day, even for the little ones. See you later, dude. So it's official, the homemade trap works. Hope you guys found today's video a little bit interesting. If you guys want to see more trapping videos, whether we trap like bluegill or even bigger fish species, let me know in the comment section below. I've been having some ideas kind of roaming around in my head, and I'd like to do something where we really up the size, and instead of catching little fish, we make like this giant trap. I think the regulations in Texas state that you can have a trap that is pretty much like 6 by 6, like 6 feet by 6 feet, which is just immense. I'm not 100% positive on that that regulation, but if it's true, we can have a lot of fun with this and we can catch some pretty cool species. Anyway, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and as always, folks, keep trapping, never stop.